we arrive. And then we have I have the bracket screen up. Do you wanna talk about the bracket a little bit? The round of 12.
2-minute delay.
I have the delay on, yeah.
Wow, I want to talk about the bracket.
Yeah, I have a 120-second delay on. I don't feel like changing it because. What I am gonna do is why don't you talk about the bracket a little bit? Let me grab my phone.
All right, so our round of 12.
And the matches that we have going on today
for our LegionCup.
Yes.
Matches we have set for today are. Hold on. I'll pull up the bracket.
We have Dave Testa versus.
We have Dave Testa versus Tasty Spartan.
Who knocked me out of qualifier. Bastard.
Who? Dave Testa or Tasty Spartan?
Tasty knocked me out.
Alright.
Yeah, when I recruited him, I think he was like a Plat 2, Plat 1. And I said, oh, I got this. And then like, what the hell?
So we have Dave Testa versus Tasty Spartan, and then we have DRF Dive versus MacDWest. The winner of DRF Dive versus MacDWest is going to be playing X Tank, and the winner of Dave Testa versus Tasty Spartan is going to be playing Alternity in the round of 8.
Bit of a one-sided. I mean, one of them is what M3 D1 MMR, but M3, and the other one.
It's going to be an uphill battle, but that's
Uphill
expected
Yeah.
when you're coming in from third seed from the group stage.
And MacD literally just made Diamond like yesterday.
Yeah.
And then we got Dave Testa versus Tasty Spartan, who Tasty's been asking everyone how to fight Dave for like a week.
I myself has been.
Yeah, really everyone. And Dave was like, dude, what the hell? Why is everyone preparing him to destroy me? That is not cool, bro. Not cool. Anyways.
This is the nature of this tournament. I set it up like this so that you have a week to prepare for your opponent. You know the qualifiers to study from. I know Tasty has been very excited about this format, this GSL style format.
Yes, I'm still learning on all these formats. However, I still don't understand the round of 12 thing. The time you have the whole revelation, I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm too tired to try to understand you right now. I'll probably look that up later.
How this worked was the top, the first seed from the groups, that was X Sync, Scuba Steve, Jewel Cup, and Alternity, were placed into the round of 8. And then the second and third seeds were placed into the round of 12. It's a round of 12 because those that are there, the second and third seeds, there's 8 of them, and then there's the 4 people that made it to the round of 8. So that's why it's a round of 12, because there's 12 players.
Right. Still don't understand. Moving on. Well, should we just get right into it?
Alright, let's do it. MacDWest versus DRF Dive we're doing first?
I believe so. Yes, it is. Let me change back to the scene. Make sure. Okay, it's on.
You know, with the delay, I won't be able to tell that you didn't put up the thing until 2 minutes.
Yeah, no. Unfortunately, the delay. Can you, during a replay, are you able to follow my camera view?
Yep.
Okay, because some people say they can, some people say they can't. Stoneda says that he had to turn off his WCS in order to follow my camera.
No, you can. You just have to know which one is you, which is hard to do without turning off the WCS.
Alright, well, let's get straight into it. Ready?
Go. Let's go. This is game 1.
This is game 1.
Dive versus MacDWest.
Okay, it's a Zerg versus Protoss. My favorite. When they're even, it's my favorite.
It is also my favorite.
Followed closely by Terran versus Zerg. I'll do the left and I'll do right.
Alright, fine. Am I first? Yes? No? Okay.
No, I thought you were gonna do the left first.
Alright, fine. I'll do Dive. On the top left corner, a yellow Protoss player. It is DRF Dive. Where's DRF Dive?
On bottom right, we have the red Zerg player known as MacDWest. Dang it, I forgot to turn off chat privacy again. You know, sucks to be popular. So me and Stone Leaders got it figured out that he's always going to do the left and I'm always going to do the right. So we don't have to think about this. Okay, let's see what's going on here. We got a Protoss gateway blocking the natural. And we got a spawning pool first coming from MacDWest. So I'm guessing we're going to see some very early Zergling rush. I presume. Jesus Lord. He's still texting me. Is there any way I can turn it off right now? How do I turn it off right now? Chat privacy.
I don't know. I don't think you can. This is a replay. This game was played already. Also, I just realized I don't think I can camera. It's a replay. I can follow it when it's live.
Oh, right. This is... Oh, I remember now. Yeah, this was from the replay, so I can't turn it off. Oh, I thought he was messaging me right now. I'm tripping. I'm hella tripping. I was like, this was expected.
So, Dive saw that it is a pull first. However, the scouting probe did go down. He did see it was a gas. Means something even more cheekier.
Zerglings.
However, because the scouting probe died, Dive has no clue if he is going to be taking that natural or not. So he doesn't know if this could be a 19 all-in. It could just be Baneling. That's just going to be a Bane bus.
No hatch still.
Dive's responses. That is a very aggressive Nexus. I like to go. Yeah. Because he put down that Nexus, he has nothing to hold the Lings now.
Yes, he has one Zealot against all odds.
He needs to put the probe in the wall so that the Zealot can fight. This is why I don't like the Nexus. If he didn't take the Nexus,
but he does have
he would have 2 adepts already.
He would have an adept at least. But this gateway might possibly go down. Very likely, this gateway might go down. So he can still.
He can dive on that gateway. I don't know why he's not. But
Metabolic Spoot.
I like to go for
Baneling.
Yeah,
What's this called? What's transforming? Okay, that's the official word to use. People actually use that? Baneling's transforming? Morphing? Morphing. I feel like they use morphing. Yeah, morphing.
With that probe left, he won't be able to close the wall with Bane.
6 Banelings, he sees it.
Yeah, I don't know if he saw it.
He saw the shades, right?
Uh-oh.
Oh. Oh.
Okay.
That is
He messed up that
2 health from the... Oh, and this...
You can dive here, yeah. Just dive. You can dive. You can... Pretty sure he can just dive. On top of dive.
Dive for that dive. Boys are pulled.
Yeah, this is looking like a GG. Yeah, this is why I don't like this Nexus. Usually against, however, MacDWest isn't rallying across the map. If he was rallying, this would be GG, but he's not rallying across the map. Oh no.
So why didn't you like this Nexus again? I don't remember. Was it right after Gateway? After the first Gateway?
Against any kind of lane cheese, I'll go 2 gate and then Stargate before I take the Nexus, so I can apply pressure. Oh, if these lings were here earlier, this would have been GG.
Ooh, forgot to reblock the wall. Ouch. That was a bit of a mishap. That probe was right there.
I don't know why he's going for a Twilight Council. I'm very confused as to...
Oh, surround. Just count.
And again, he's not rallying across the map. I don't understand why...
Hatchery halfway done on the expansion?
He's still behind in workers because of the fact that he's not killing any workers.
Mineral Walk.
Now the worker counts are starting to even up, 15 to 13, and he needs to rally these across the map. I don't know why he's refusing to rally the links across the map.
The speed? No. 15 workers has died.
This is very much looking like GG. More links come across the map.
And the GG. And that is game number 1 between MacDWest and DRF Dive.
2. So, as I was saying, I like to go the 2 gate and then Stargate and then the Nexus. And then apply pressure with the 2 Adepts.
Alright, game 2.
You know, Oracles are also really good at holding that all in. And then I also never take that probe out.
Never take that probe out.
Yeah, you always leave the probe because in case it's a Bane Bus, you have to close the wall.
Kind of like a vasectomy.
Sure. Okay.
Here we go. Game 2. So you're always gonna do the left one. I'm always gonna do the right one. Okay.
Alright. Alright. The bottom left, our yellow Protoss player. It is Dive.
And the top right, we got the blue Zerg, who just won. Peel 1 game off of Dive. Can he do it again? Can he? We shall see.
Our yellow Protoss player.
Probe going across the map. I only have one. I only know one Protoss build. One base Immortal, all in.
Alright, looks like it's just gonna be very standard. So it's 16 hatch. This is a bit late for a 16 hatch.
Hatch goes down.
Alright, 16 hatch. So no pull for shenanigans this game.
I like to look at their rally points.
A little bit safer. Pull before gas, that's a bit interesting.
Pull before gas is interesting?
Yeah, usually it's gas before pull.
What?
At least I'm pretty sure. Because when it's gas before pull, you can start mining gas and then as soon as that pull's done, you'll have 100 to
you get a speed faster? Okay. I've always made pull first because I'm just like I just want those queen out as soon as possible.
Well, that is also what it can signal when you go pull first before gas, that you go focusing on using queens instead of getting speed.
Okay.
Now Dive is constantly checking for the third, but I think if he didn't leave, he would have been able to delay the third. That's a very on-time third for MacDWest if he doesn't plan on going to queens. Yeah, see, look at his gas. He doesn't have gas to start speed right away.
Do you make the Nexus before or after the 2 assimilators? As a standard opener.
A standard opener for Protoss, it's 20 Nexus, but that's before your second assimilator.
Okay. That's
You make your second assimilator after that on 21 probes. But your sepulchre has to go down at 20. Okay, Dive is opting to close the wall. Thinking some cheekies happening from MacDWest. However, he did scout that it was a pull first, so he should have known that the speed would have been late.
Scouting Overlord made it to the main base to find about nothing.
Dive is making a Zealot, despite having that Cyber Core. I'm not quite sure why he's making a Zealot.
What should he be making? Adept? 2 Adepts?
An Adept. Adept is very much more preferred in this situation because Adepts can scout, and these links can just poke at the
It's like it's like they took turn getting slashed.
Confused as to why he's getting a sentry. He should be getting a, if he's planning on going for the DTR con drop, he should go for a stalker to kill any kind of scouting.
Twilight Council finished. What will follow up this Twilight Council?
Very early Roach Warren from our Terran. Our Zerg
Sentries.
Did he scout the Twilight? He might have scouted the Twilight.
I don't think he has. Wait, maybe.
Yeah, he did.
He did?
Which means that
Tickle
he could
beams.
know. Okay, we have a pull off of the gas. We have a pull off of gas, which means this is looks like
All in.
interesting that he was gonna go for an 8-gate charge lot all in, with this match. Very interesting.
Is it 8 gates?
It should be 8 gates. 4, 5, 6, 6 right now. Let's see if he'll drop 2 more. But really, so
7
because of
gates?
the new charge, it takes 3 shots now. It takes a lot longer for Zealots to kill Zerglings, which is one of the biggest nerfs to this build. Yeah, here are the other gates. 10 gates. Ooh,
10
wow,
gates?
10 gates. You can't afford 10 gates, but you can definitely afford 8. I myself really used to like this build. I would open Stargate and then just go for the charge up build. Instead of making an Oracle, I would make a Phoenix to clear out the skies and then go for this build. But I don't. I'm not quite too sure about this build, especially with the new charge with the new charge lots.
More tickle beams.
He is making roaches right now, though. MacDWest is making roaches. It looks like he might have sniffed something up because he is making. However, his creep spread is lacking. That's the only thing that is hurting him right now. He sees the abundance of zealots. Not having creep spread is going to be really hard because now these roaches can't fight off creep. They can't kite off creep. So that's going to really hurt.
This queen is gonna get it.
Okay, so
this third is easily going down.
Base, easily dead. His map vision and his main, he has no overlord. He's not gonna see this prism. Okay, now this is really bad for MacDWest.
That's a lot of zealots.
His defense is falling apart here.
I believe I'm gonna have to learn this build as my next Protoss build.
It's not really that strong.
But I like it.
Because the zealots don't do 8 damage on impact, this build is heavily nerfed. It's only working because of MacDWest's inability to stop it. His inability to know what it was.
He did not read it. What was the telltale sign that it was when he pulled?
When he
started mining gas.
The Overlord saw that there was no gases at the natural. Should have known right away that something was fishy. That's why there's some Protoss players when this build used to be very strong. When this build used to be very strong, what some Protosses would do is they would actually take the natural gases so that the Overlord and the Pervert Cliff will see that there's gases and think that it's going to be like an Archon drop or something, or DT Archon drop, and make spores. But I feel like that would be definitely would have been holdable if he had Overlords in his main to see that the prism was heading there and his creep spread was a lot. If his creep spread existed, if he had creep spread, I think he would have had a lot easier time holding that attack.
Interesting. I'll keep that in mind the next time I play Zerg. Alright. Game 3. Let's do it! Ephemeron. Okay.
Tasty said coming in.
I turned my Discord up and my mic down. So we'll see. Okay. Alright. They won't be able to tell because I have that huge ass stream delay.
That's okay, it sounds fine.
Alright, I'm gonna start game 3.
Alright.
There has been no matches going to game 3 in High Cup. Every game has been 2-0.
Well, this is the round of 12. These are the best people that we got to offer. All right, so in the top left corner, that's our yellow Protoss player. It is Dive.
And the bottom right, we have the red Zerg, MacDWest, who just fell to a charge lot all in. Did
Level is
not know how
definitely
to respond to
stronger
that.
when you had 8 damage on impact, but unfortunately that's gone. All right, 14 pool. It's 14 pool, right? 14 pool.
Wow.
Interesting.
Tasty says he wants you to put a little more oomph in your casting. Oomph. Oomph. Now I'm pretty low energetic caster too. That's why I always
Yeah.
grab.
This is what we need.
Yeah, this is a.
We need like one of those Australians.
Yeah.
All right.
They're very exciting.
All right. So Dives went for Forge first. However, because it's on the low ground, this isn't going to be like a full cannon rush.
Mm-hmm.
This is just going to be a macro cannon rush.
Mm-hmm.
So I expect Dive to not even send a second probe, and he's just going to use that cannon rush to delay the natural. However, pull first from MacDWest. So if he makes links right now, the cannon rush can't do anything.
Proxy hatch. He thought about it. He thought about it.
If he just makes slings, this cannon rush doesn't do anything.
He thought about it.
For the longest time. He didn't react forever. Why didn't he react?
Because he's proxy hatching, bro. He's proxy hatching.
Still, you're getting cannon rushed. You gotta react. There was no reaction. Oh no, and the lings are just sitting here.
There you go. That's the oomph.
Right. No, that's it. That's it. That's GG. I think what you should do is cancel this hatchery and actually just go for a Nidus on it.
What if we have like soccer, Mexican soccer or Latino Spanish soccer casters cast StarCraft?
No.
What do you think?
And all the things are dead.
Do you think that'd be amazing?
No, maybe, I don't know.
You know.
Yeah, this is very much GG.
Bueno.
This is GG already.
I mean, no bueno.
Usually a pull first completely counters a cannon rush, as we've seen from my ATL matches. If you cannon rush, you just get absolutely wrecked.
So he will make queens.
There's already lings out to stop the cannon rush, so it's very unfortunate that MacDWest is in a horrible position right now.
Yes.
If I was MacDWest, I'd go for a lair and go for a Nidus all in. Like, I would have cancelled this hatch and I'd just go for a Nidus all in.
Yeah, usually when people cannon me, I do Nidus. Or I'm containing to one base. Cannon. Cannon rush. Lisa needs braces. Cannon rush.
The only thing that I can see working here is if it uses this proxy hatch to make oh, this
20 queens.
I'll turn it into a Ravager to save it.
Ooh, the Razzle Dazzle. Did you see that Razzle Dazzle?
He needs Ravagers. He should turn this into Ravager.
Do they gain full health once they pop out?
Yes.
Oh, pretty amazing. And they have like, how many armor do they have when they're cocooning? Like they have like some ridiculous, right? Like some pretty high level armor.
Okay, I don't know what those bios are. Those aren't hitting anything.
Those were...
bios hit absolutely nothing. I don't know why he did that. He's getting a Void Ray. I would very much like to see a Stargate. No. Take... Oh my god, what are these bios?
Where should I be doing it? Between the battery and the shield battery and the cannon?
It doesn't matter, hitting anything.
Anything but nothing.
Just anything, like, hit something. Oh. Now, if I'm not mistaken, it takes... Oh no, it's 3 bios for a siege tank. I think it's 6 bios for a photon cannon. But he definitely needs more bios, and when this... Why is he using biles on units that can move out of the biles? Just attack straight up. There you go. He finally hit something. Now if this hatch goes down, that's gonna be really, really bad. There we go. Now he's got the magic 6. If he hits right in between here, he can take out the battery, cannon, and cybercore. He had the 3 Ravagers. He could have been poking the cybercore to not let it. Ravagers have ridiculous range. Like ridiculous range. He needs to kill the battery. He needs to stop using biles on units. And start using them on.
He needs to bile where they're gonna go and not where they are now.
He needs to bile the buildings.
And maybe during that little...
Biling the forge.
That finally did
I
something.
think it's better if you bile down the battery and cybercore. Because you can bile them down together. Bile... I don't know why he's not biling all 3 of them down together.
I know, right?
Dark Shrine coming up, so it looks
Dark
like he's
Shrine?
gonna go for Dark DTR contra.
If he was OP, he can probably bile down that Warp Prism while it's moving.
I don't like his placement of his biles. His biles can take out all these three buildings right here, but instead he's only focusing
between the cannon, the battery, and the cybercore, right?
Yeah, if he can take down all 3 units, and now there's DDTs, and he can't do anything about the DDTs.
Oh, rip. Oh, DT's rip.
Yeah, this is why I would have liked to see a Night Assault in. A
Yes.
1-base Night Assault in. Should have cancelled that hatchery, and then 1-base Night Assault in.
A GG getting caught pretty soon here. I would presume.
I would assume as well. He can't leave because those cannons will kill all the drone.
Rip. Go! Go, 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 go! I mean, GG. And there we have it. MacDWest
That really should have went to
versus Dive.
MacDWest. That game should have went to MacDWest.
Yes.
He had everything in his tool belt to hold that cannon rush. Should have easily held that cannon rush, and then even when he didn't hold that cannon rush, he had enough Ravagers to completely bile down Dive's defenses, but he was refusing to use his biles.
Okay. On to the next one. We have Dave Tester versus Tasty Spartan.
Tasty Spartan.
So T1. This is the dumbest naming scheme. Like, what the hell? So T1D1 is the first one, right? T1D1. Yeah.
Yes.
T1D1 is the first. Because when I put them in, they change orders too. Okay.
Okay, wait, hold on. Let me check. Yes, the T1D1 is the first one, I think.
T1D1. At Zen LE. Not sure if I like these Zen LE and Eternal Empires. They're like
Let me confirm.
These are like those new style maps.
Let me confirm that the first map was on Zen. Are we ready?
We are. Just waiting for you.
All right.
Let's do it. Tasty Spartan versus.
Wait.
Oh, okay.
I just came in to say something.
Okay.
You saw MacDWest and you felt Star Strikers.
Yeah, no, right?
Because you said go.
Go, 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 go.
Good job, guys. That's all. That's all I wanted to say. I actually am watching this, and you guys are doing a great job.
Yes, indeed.
I don't know about those. I don't know about those corrosive files. I like MacDWest cheese, but I'm with you, KCal. Those corrosive files could have targeted a lot more shit. Right there.
Absolutely.
Okay, hold on. Tasty Spartan said Zen was game 2.
I also want to
Okay.
throw it out there. This is my time to break straight balls. because
Ephemeron was game 1.
I lost against Tasty Spartan, by the way. Get
Okay,
this.
okay.
No, because Strayed pulled me down in the ASL.
Wait, don't say it. Who lost to who?
Oh, I thought you guys were part. No.
Oh, we're good. How about you come back and give us a what you thought of the game after we're done casting it? How about that? You can grab Tasty. Hello?
Yeah, hold on.
Where did he go? Oh, he left. We'll just edit that out.
Oh boy. This is why you have to name your games game 1, 2, 3, not whatever this naming scheme is.
Yeah, I don't understand it. T1, T2? What does that mean?
I don't know. But look for Ephemeron.
Ephemeron, I got it.
This is the Ephemeron game.
Okay. Ready? Listo? Do it is listo? You ready, bro? Did I lose you?
Yep.
I'm gonna go ahead and start it. I'm gonna go ahead and start it.
DM.
Bro,
Wrong match.
get out of here.
There's a 2-minute delay on the stream. We're on the right one now.
Yeah. Alright, Ephemeron. Game 1. Dave Testa. Tasty Spartan. Here we go. Now.
Ephemeron is quite the old man. I've been practicing a lot with Tasty Spartan, and he's been practicing his 2-base timings. However, I don't know if it's worth it to use that against Testa due to it being Testa.
Yes, none of your builds works against Testa. We'll go ahead and do the bottom from the top left.
Top left? Alright. On the top left, it's our orange Terran player. It is Tasty Spartan.
And on bottom right, we have the red Protoss, the one, the only Dave Templar. So how many Dark Shrines do you think Dave's gonna make throughout this game?
Minimum 2.
Minimum 2, right? Minimum. It's like 2 to 5. Usually. Alright, standard stuff going on here. Standard stuff. No proxies. No proxies. What do you think of this pylon placement and gateway placement?
This is not going to close the wall. The pylon has to be part of the wall.
Seems like they're to block the Reapers more than anything.
But however, it's not going to block the Reaper because the pylon has to be part of the wall.
Ah, now I know. Can you get from the bottom side too? Or would that block all the way from the left side at least?
No, the blocking is all the way for like all these like this entire like pipeline blocks it.
Okay. Oh, no, but that gateway, is it gonna be able to get in from the left of the gateway?
For some reason, Tessa is very yeah, this does not block the Reaper.
That still doesn't block?
Tessa is he has a mining gas.
Now he's a little bit, now he has 3.
He's behind on almost everything right now.
Like
Oh,
what?
he never sent his probe across the map. That's why his probe is home. That's why he's oversaturated right now.
Oh,
He never sent his
Moshiroi.
probe across the map, so he never realized, he never found out that it's it could have been cheese.
Could have been cheese.
And he wouldn't know.
Oh, scouting's for wussies, so.
Tasty Spartan is not going for that marine first.
What is he going for? He's going for...
No, not marine first, but
Factory.
he's not going for the Reaper after marine. The marine after Reaper.
You use that only usually for Protoss or Zerg?
It's usually Marine after Reaper to kill the probe that comes back to delay your CC.
Right. How many kill would this
Oh no, this Reaper's dead.
Reaper?
Oh no, but
No.
Tessa doesn't know how to use an adept, so it lives.
Yeah, he doesn't use adepts. Unless those adepts plan to be Dark Templars in the future point of their career.
Everything is looking hella standard. Robo and Twilight. Same time, that's crazy.
Is that bad?
It's gonna be very gas heavy.
I'm gas
If
heavy.
he plans on going for DT,
Ah, cheese
you
at
see
first.
the Robo after the Dark Shrine. But
When
I don't
finishing
know.
up. Reaper going home. Usually I like to keep the Reaper in the third, right?
Yeah, Reaver should usually stay at the third.
Stay at the
No worries
third.
about it. Third, or try and jump in when the Protoss isn't paying attention.
Get a free kill on the...
So because he went a really fast Robo... Oh wait, charge?
Charge? Dave? I don't think Dark Templar uses charge, does it?
They do not.
Oh, okay. So now I'm confused.
So, very interesting. Is he planning on going mass charge a lot? If he is, he's not gonna have the money for it. And you usually get a double forge.
I'm interested to
Double
see what he's
upgrades.
gonna do with this Warp Prism. I think Warp Prism is gonna be Dave's future best unit. It's not the Dark Templar.
The worker, their worker supply is not different at all. Whereas the Protoss should be 10, 12 workers ahead of the Terran. He's only like
Anthony?
2, 3. The Prism is not going across the map. I don't know what Tessa's doing. I really don't.
It doesn't matter what you think Tessa is doing. Jabroni.
This Viking is here, however, and he will be able to scare away the Prism. Raven is on the way. You can tell that Tasty Smart is playing to his opponent right now. He has been banking scans.
Yes. Surprised he didn't send out a mine drop.
He went Tech Lab.
Yeah, he went Tech Lab. He went for 2 tanks first. However,
That's very interesting build from Tech. He's getting attacked, but is planning on using charge lots, right? A lot of charge lots, but he's got double. I don't know what's happening.
this
Usually
Reaper
when
getting...
you're going for mass charge lot, you don't take your gas. But because he's getting
Where's
attacked
that
right
scan?
now, there it is. Dark Shrine and Templar and Dark.
Oh, Viking. Will this Viking...
This Viking should scare away the.
This... Oh, this is so... Oh my god. What was in there? Charge Zealots? Right?
Yes.
Oh, that's bad.
Right now, Tessa has a Dark Shrine and a Templar Archives. He does not have the gas to support that.
I'm surprised he didn't come in from a diagonal angle.
I'm surprised he's got a Dark Shrine to go with a Templar Archives.
That was a huge loss. So he decided to push.
And here comes Tasty Spartan Stubby's timing, moving across the map. There's a very standard timing with the Raven and two tanks. Usually it's 3 tanks, but it's fine. And behind that, he's going to be getting his 3rd base. There it is. And he's going to start medevac production. Oh, there's the 3rd tank. He didn't bring it. Oh well, that's unfortunate. Usually this push also has 2 medevacs, but I think it's fine. Because his army supply is ridiculously ginormous versus Dave Testa. Now behind this, the question
One
is,
storm is all it takes, okay?
Ooh, Testa
Oh.
should have feed back the Raven. That Raven is a deadly force to reckon with. Storm is very close to being finished, but it doesn't matter because all he needs to do is interference matrix.
And this
That's the
third is
Templar,
going
and he can't
down.
do anything. Should interference matrix? Okay, never mind, it's dead. Yeah, I don't know what Tess is doing. He's getting blank.
Ninja base over here though. I don't know if you can call that ninja base.
There's just
Yeah.
a fourth. I don't know what's happening in this game. I don't know what Tesla's build was.
Is that the only observer he has?
Third base going down now for Tasty Spartan. Let's see if he's going to go for... Is he going to be for Liberators, or is he going to go for tanks? I like to see him go for tanks. I know he's quite the fan of the triple factory tank style. Alright, he's setting up his 5 racks. Alright, there's a double second starport, so he's going to go for Ghost Liberator. Should be seeing it Ghost Academy. So I like to see a Ghost Academy. But one of those, oh, they're just gonna get their own add-ons. They're not gonna. Usually, one of the new Raxes will go on the factory for Marauder production, while the other one will get a reactor. And then these two starports will go for reactor. I'd like to see him also drop a fusion core. The upgrade now for
Storm. Ooh,
that is a lot of tanks though.
that is a lot of time. More storm.
Siege up.
There's more tanks.
Oh, and that the Dorito cannon.
Storm.
The Dorito cannon hurts. The Dorito cannon on
Ooh,
this unit, they're gonna
nice
make them melt
little-
so fast. Oh, the Dorito cannon is real.
Damn, it lasts for a while.
A nice big juicy Dorito cannon on the Alright, so there are DTs, and they're dead now, but those Dorito cannons are quite something. More charge lots, but I don't think it's gonna matter. GG.
GG. Game number 1 goes Tasty Spartan.
Yeah, I
Tasty. What was game 2? Which map is game 2?
Zen.
Zen.
Interesting game. I'm very confused as to what Tesla was doing.
Game
What that
2.
was?
Zen LE. Alright, let's get right into it. You do the left, I'll do the right, okay? Okay.
I'm doing left, right?
Yeah, you always do the left.
Okay. Yeah, I don't like this map.
Yeah, I don't like Zen LE or Eternal Map
I
Empire.
like Eternal Empire.
I feel like it's
Bottom
simple.
left corner. It is a red Protoss player. It is Dave Testa.
The bottom, top right, we have Tasty Spartan. Hot off a kill. 1-0. Oh, I forgot the best out of 3 thing. Oh, I forgot. Ah, I've been forgetting to do that. Nope. Wrong one. Wrong one. Whoops. 0. Control 1. There you go. I didn't do that in the last game. The map score.
That's cool.
But now I did.
Right. Now, I'm not quite sure about the Reaper wall off on this map. I don't know if it works or not. Because I veto this map.
Oh yeah?
Because I don't like it. It's very, very bad for... In PvT, you have to go Colossus on this map. Because there's so many chokes. Especially, and it's ridiculously good for siege tank timings on your third. Because you can siege up like right here, right like on all kinds of places, which I don't really like for PvT. And then Mass Gateway is just bad on this map because of the choke points and the way the map is structured. And in PvZ, same thing. It's just the choke points are just really bad for a Protoss army.
Alright.
Again, Tesla is not rallying did not send the probe to the other side of the map. So that's why he's oversaturated right now on his main. Or he did send a probe on the other side of the map. So why is he oversaturated?
Oh, because you only have 2 on the gas. Right?
No, but... Oh, I'm looking at the wrong supply. That's why. I'm looking at the Terran supply.
Oh.
But there is a proxy gateway coming down. I don't know what that's for.
It's for...
Proxy robo?
Um...
Proxy Doctrine.
all kinds of stuff. What isn't it for?
The server core is done. Should be dropping us Temple Archives.
Is
So
Reaper
he's
taking
not,
the long way or what?
no, he's checking for proxies.
Ninja bases?
I think he realized there was.
Something is amiss. Smart
This is something
idea.
that I was very keen on teaching Stacey Spartan because I did do a couple proxy targets versus him. And
For
he did
ninja
notice
bases.
He did notice that Tessa is missing a pylon, so he's trying to look for it. And that's why he's also taking his CC on the high ground, because of the fact that he's missing a pylon. However, he did see the Nexus, so I don't like that it's on the high ground, because he did see the Nexus, so he knows that he's planning on expanding. So my mind would be going towards a some kind of proxy oracle or something. So
Finds the proxy.
have a mind. Finds the proxy. Robo, Twilight, same thing as I don't know what's happening in this game. But however, Stacey Spartan did shoot himself in the foot by putting the CC on the high ground. He saw that the CC started. He saw that the Nexus started, so he should have put. If this was a normal game, the CC should have went on the natural, and he should have made a Widowmaker. I would be thinking it's a proxy oracle. That's what it looked like. Definitely some kind of proxy oracle play. So right now, Tessie Spartan is ridiculously behind because of the fact he thought he was getting like one base all in or something. But he did see the natural. Yeah, he saw the natural go down. So I don't know why he's treating it as if it's a one base all in. Yeah, he's getting like 2 more racks right now. And he's not moving
Floating
this to the natural.
yeah.
Yeah, he's treating this as if it's a one base all in. He saw that. If you look at his camera, he saw that there's a natural.
He's like tilting himself.
Yeah, he's very far behind. Except Tessa's not crowning workers. This is the exact same build that Tessa did. It's weird.
Okay, so
Whatever. Alright, Warpers is now warping in their Templar. He has Marines and a Viking. Can he get it? Can he get it? Can he get it?
oh,
He
got it.
He got the Prism.
I was really late on looking at that Viking.
Oh, and he throws away this Stalker.
¿Por qué?
We have another proxy.
Hey, you know,
Alright.
he does not have enough energy for a scan right now.
Did
Does
he drop
not
mules?
have enough
Oh,
energy.
he dropped mules.
He does
And
not.
he's supply blocked. So the Raven's not coming out. Oh no. The Raven's not coming out anytime soon because of the supply block. Oh no.
One
and
scan
he's
would
on
not
top
be
of the
enough.
tank.
One scan is
Oh,
not enough.
no. The power of bad macro just screwed over Tasty Spartan. If he wasn't supply block, he would have had a Raven by
Look
now.
at all these Dave Templars. Scanning. Why is he scanning? He has nothing to kill it with.
The Viking. Oh no, oh no.
Thing's over.
It was all bad macro.
Yeah, I do that a lot.
Games like this.
Cause I'm so automatically putting my mule down that like, ugh.
GG.
Yeah, he shot himself. He tilted himself, and then
No, what
muled.
killed him was that supply block. That supply block is what killed him.
Yeah, the worst time
If he
for
didn't get
Sparta.
supply block, he would have had a Raven.
Last game is Simulacrum, right? Pretty sure.
If he didn't get supply blocked, he would have had a Raven, and if he had a Raven, the game would have been over.
Right.
However, he did not have a Raven because of the supply block. I've had games like that where I'm getting cheesed and all I need to do is do one warping round and I hold, and then it's supply block, and then that's it. That's GG.
It's like he won his first game against Dave, and then he was like, "Oh, a cheese must be coming. I must be getting cheese this time." And then he just tilted himself. He just oversight himself.
Despite him shooting himself in the foot, they were still fairly even because of the fact that Tessa doesn't chrono his probes. So Tessa wasn't really ahead.
Well, you know, playing with time can rip something. Dark Shrine. I forgot where I was going with that. Alright, game 3.
Alright.
Move on. Simulacrum. Do you like to call it simulacrum or simulacrum?
I usually go
Simulacrum. Who's that guy from South Park again? Oh, there you go. Let's go. What's that about? Simulacrum. LE.
That was a very deadly supply block.
1-1. Game 3. 2 SCV moving across the map. I like what I'm seeing.
Hold on, we didn't introduce the players. In the top left,
Oh shit.
our orange Terran player, it is Stacy Spartan with 2 SCVs sending across the map.
In the bottom right, we have Dave Testa. The Protoss. He uses Dark Templars to win game 2.
What is this proxy gonna be for?
Proxy Reapers.
No,
Marauder. No gas?
He's not mining gas.
What the hell is he doing? Oh, he's making gas right now.
Gas.
So he's going racks, gas, racks. So it's probably Marauder. I'm going with Marauder. Mongolian Rush. It's Mongolian Rush.
Alright, it is 1-1 with his tournament life on the line. Is Stacy Spartan going to pull off this double proxy racks?
Pretty sure it's gonna be Mongolians. What do you think?
I don't know.
Mongolians?
The gas is a bit late.
Yeah, is it?
Can't be 2 racks Reaper.
Can't be 2 racks Reaper. Mongolian, like I said.
He's going around now looking for the proxy. He knows that the racks was proxy. He knows there's 1 gas. Tessa saw that there was 1 gas. Usually when I see 1 gas, I'll take the other gas. Especially when something's being proxied. I will take the other gas because of the fact that it could turn into a ridiculously deadly build if I don't take the other gas.
Is it gonna be double Marauder or Marine?
Oh, yeah, Tech Lab, it is gonna be Marauders. Would you look at that?
Or is he gonna make Marines out of the second one? He should start making Marines, in my opinion.
Yeah, he is.
Okay. Constant Marines. I usually like to make the Marine bunker in my home, so it makes it look like a normal 1-on-1 build.
Alright.
Let's see what he pulls off. What does Dave have?
He's not taking a second gas though, however. Alright, here comes the push.
This one Stalker is gonna be all bad.
He's not gonna like that when he gets to the natural, that there is no natural.
He's like, oh great, now what? Should I push up this ramp?
You should push up the ramp.
Should I? Should I? He did. Bunker.
There we go.
Oh, this is really bad.
Yeah. Oh, that's actually not good.
He should have pulled the Stalker back and get the surround on the...
Was that not a cancel? Okay, so these probes can actually fight the Bayou with a shield battery.
Tickle! Oh, got the Marauder!
Well, you should have sacked the Marine to save the Marauder. And now there's an adept.
That did not start. It's not off to a good start for this proxy.
This is not looking good for Tasty Spartan at all. However, he doesn't have a natural, so and Tasty Spartan has started his natural. So I think all is fine. You should get a tech lab on his factory though, however, because he's gonna need cyclones or anything, something like that, to hold any kind of cheekiness. Tessa, however, does think he is committing. However, Tessa is proxying a Twilight Council, so it looks like he's gonna go for proxy Dark DTs.
5 Chinamans and 1
Oh,
Mongolians walk into a
this shield
bar.
battery is ridiculous. Is he gonna target workers? Yeah, he's targeting workers. This is actually a really nice move.
Oh,
Oh,
all the Chinamans are dead.
Alright, despite that,
He floats home.
Behind. He is behind. Tessa is on 1 base, and Tessa is going for that proxy Dark Shrine.
Floating home. Didn't get much damage done. Losing the first Marauder was kind of...
If Tessa did a proxy Stargate, this game would be over.
Why did he make 2 bunkers at the same time? He just didn't have the mineral? Maybe?
Oh, the bunkers?
Yeah, I would have went 2.
It's actually better, I think, to have the other SCV fight. Because it can help tank for the Marauder and the Marine.
I would have brought 3 SCV with me. It was me. Total. I mean 2 to make, and then just 1 more when the when they make a supply depot.
If this proxy was a Stargate, he'd be dead. Because nothing would be able to stop the Oracle. However, it is Tessa, so he's going for DTs.
Sensing weakness, he goes for DT.
Tasty Spartan does have his CC, so he is getting his work count up. Tessa's CC is not done yet. He sent that Viking out, assuming for... Where is he going? I think it's just going to be waiting for any kind of prism. And I don't know why he just doesn't switch this starport. Because he's not researching STEM. He definitely should research.
Here we go.
He's not going to have...
Oh.
Oh, the tank splash is actually might take out the DTs.
Yeah. The 2 supply depot has gone down. The Marines are going down.
There's no Raven. Okay, there's a scan, but
there's 3 Marines. Oh. Oh,
this is scrappy.
2 scan was used.
Yeah, if he switched this Raven, if he switched the rack, he would have gotten a Raven. However, because
he has 2 more scans available.
Defense earlier, he's
there's 2 more scans available. He should send in 2 zealots and pretend like he has DT.
Supply blocked again. He can't get a Raven again because of a supply block. Well,
he has to save the scans if he uses the scans.
No, I wouldn't drop mules. I would drop supply depots. Oh no. If that's the win in right now with those 2 DTs, it's GG. Because of the fact that the supply block stopped the Raven again.
Back at home for Dave, he does have an expansion that is mostly saturated. 3 gateways.
That's very standard.
No forge.
Charge. I'd like to see him start a... Usually when you open some kind of DT build, it's going to go into charge and immortals because you need those specific units to not die. Is he getting an energy bay for detection?
Very cool looking Raven skin. Did your mom buy it for you? I'm just kidding.
This is a very smart move from Tasty Spartan to just turtle up. He knows that he forced out 2 batteries and he delayed Tessa's natural, and he knows that there's a proxy Dark Shrine because he looked in his main. He was in his main and he saw that there was no Twilight or Dark Shrine. So I think this is the best bet for Tasty Spartan to just turtle up. Ooh, 5 racks before 4th CC. 3rd CC. We might just
you
see 2 base all
CC me, I CC you.
This looks like it might be some kind of 2 base all in. Some kind of 2 base all in without maybe even a boys pull, but I don't know about a boys pull.
2 base all in, but there's no. Ooh, here comes some Blink DT sniping down the stim. Kill the stim.
Alright, that was stim.
Go to town. Go to town. Go to town.
Oh, there's a prism.
Yes, this is what I like to see. Prism diagonally coming in.
Oh no. Okay, that's that Viking. Oh, the F2 stopped the Viking from stopping the prism. The prism.
What are
There's a
these
Viking
zealots
that tried to
doing?
get the prism.
What are these zealots doing?
I think they're supposed to try and get inside,
F2ing?
but they can't get
They're
inside.
F2ing? Or you can bring them back up?
Oh no,
You have
there's
so
the
much
Viking.
zealots.
His F2 is killing him right now. If he didn't F2, he could take out that prism, but he's F2ing.
These zealots are doing jack shit. I mean, he can carry him up, carry him up.
Both of them are F2ing right now, and
Yeah.
both of their F2s are killing them. If Tesla didn't F2, he would be breaking
Literally,
down this
this front wall can be broken down with the Immortal leading the
and if
way.
Tasty Spartan didn't F2, this prism would be dead.
Get in there. Come on. Just, what is that? Okay, go in there, kill the tanks. Meanwhile, 5 stalkers are stalking. But these 2 tanks are
Really
really
nice
doing
F2.
numbers. These 2
I like
tanks are
this F2.
really doing a number.
There's a Viking! There's the Viking right there! This one Viking can easily kill that prism if he would stop F2ing.
There you go. There you go. Maybe? There you go. Oh, does he get it? Oh, he gets it. No, come on. More prisms. War prisms are your friend, Dave.
Despite that, however, Tesla does have a third base, but he has no more army. This game has gotten
Moving
ridiculously
across the map, 43 units killed by orange and 57 by red. He's still killing units? What's going on here? Oh, okay. He's still killing units. Oh, he got some tanks! He got some tanks!
He got 3 tanks.
Okay, is he gonna be able to hold off this push? That's the question.
I don't know what's happening in this game anymore.
We got long distance mining to the 3rd. And I don't think he can hold this push.
Well, if he snipes the Raven, well, he needs, if he Dorito cannons the,
He
if he
cannot
snipes the Raven, he can defend with,
DTs.
yeah. I like
If he
this one.
pulls
He's
all the
he
boys,
never got stim.
should have pulled all the boys. Oh, should have put all the
He's
boys.
doing this without stim.
He would have at least lived.
Oh, the Raven's gone. So you don't need to scan, you got a Raven. Bargain.
No, what happened to the Raven? Oh,
He's not using it.
oh, he's to the north. Did he do some turret shenanigans?
Actually,
Battery.
these stalkers might be able to know.
No, he got the auto turret.
Yeah, no, I think it'll be able to. Oh yeah, there's the auto turret. But those are shield batteries.
Zealots can. This is. If he pulled all the workers right when the Marine Army came and attacked with the Zealots and the DTs and the Stalkers, he probably would have lived.
GG.
And that's it, bros. 2-1.
That was a weird game.
It was pretty scrappy. Pretty scrappy. Alright. That's all the series we have for today, right? I believe.
I think so, because the other 2 round of 12 matches haven't happened yet.
Okay. I'm just gonna put it back the splash screen on the brackets. Any closing thoughts where they should go, who we are, where we're going. What's
Right,
next?
so
What's next?
Tasty Spartan is going to be facing No, not X. He's going to be facing Alternity
Tasty
in the round of 8.
Spartan will face Alternity. Well, that's
In the
real
round of
battle.
8, and DRF Dive is going to be facing X-Sync in the round of 8.
They've faced each other before in High Cup. Let me check. Have they? Extinct C. Nope, they did not. They did not.
However, watching Dive's PVZ against MacDWest, I am not feeling too confident in his game versus X-Tank.
And I'm not too confident Tasty will be able to take Alternity, but
I think he
might.
possibly can if he prepares enough.
I mean, he's coming up fast in
He
the
is
world.
coming up fast.
He's
He
coming
does
up
like to
fast.
practice a lot of TVT with Scuba. Scuba Steve, who is also in our round of 8. He'll be either be facing Smart Asian Guy or Shinokia, which is also known as Death Star.
We can invite Dave and Tasty to talk a little bit.
You want to?
Move to Twitch stream open. Is that where we're at?
Sure. Yes? I don't know. Maybe.
No, wrong one. Dave. Dave. No, he's not here. Where's
Well,
Tasty?
I
Well,
can ask him.
Dave.
we actually looked at our replays together too. That at the end of the game,
I moved you,
right there.
Dave.
On
Dave, I
his,
moved you.
yeah, I noticed that.
Oh,
I
okay.
had to mute the sound that we were watching because you guys. I wanted to see your commentating. Good job, by the way. Tasty and I observed this, and everything that you call almost KKL was going through my mind. I'm like, why am I at? You were actually talking about his F2ing. I was F2ing. That's why the Zealots and all
we were
that
saying
bunch
that
stuff.
they're both F2ing.
Yeah, we said they're both F2ing.
And I was literally trying not to F2, then I was F2 because I was freaking out. At the end of the game, I watched the replay again after Tasty Spawn and I did, and I verified Strade's BM cost me the game because I would have made different unit comp even with the Ravens, and I should have pulled the boys, but I was just too distracted.
Yeah, if you pulled
But it
all
was
the
fine.
boys,
I knew I literally won that. Yeah, I didn't have to pull every base, but enough probes would have confused the hell out of the AI and his F2, and I knew that. But on top of that, there were the charge lot immortal. That was all planned. The delayed third was not planned. You saw the workers I had, I think, but I was way oversaturated on my match. So I actually did do some logic in that game, but unfortunately, I got too. It was a little nervous because.
How do I unmute Tasty? What role do I have to give him?
Oh yeah, you just gotta right. Yep.
He's server
Am I here?
Oh, there you are.
Yes, it's a restriction for this Twitch channel, so people can't just randomly jump in.
Yeah.
Oh,
Tasty, that was a good game. Those were good games altogether. All your practice paid off, and wow,
Yeah, Tasty's coming up fast.
like he actually counted the pylon count in that second game. I was really impressed with that, and KKL trained you, and everything you did really seemed like all your training paid off. So I was really impressed. And it threw me off, and that's why the first game I kind of played different because I was trying to throw you off, and you made me hella nervous. So everything else was to mindfuck you.
The second game, I don't know what Tasty was doing. He was like tilting himself.
No, in that second game, Tasty could have definitely.
Yeah.
No,
he was
yeah,
like, he's gonna one base me. He's gonna one base me or something. I don't know.
No, yeah, because
I mind fucked you on that one good because even then, KKL didn't even know what I was doing.
No, I did
you
see
didn't
the
know
Nexus.
what I was. I literally did everything just to mind fuck you, though. Just saying. That was like, all right, we're in the game tournament. I gotta play with you.
He did see the Nexus, so he knew that it wasn't gonna be a one base. So my mind would have thought it was some kind of proxy oracle. So I actually wouldn't have gotten the tech lab. I would have got a mine. Because if it was proxy oracle, you would have died.
I do the same thing every game.
If it was proxy oracle, I would have died, but I wasn't really thinking about proxy oracle at all. I counted the pylons, and even though I did see the Nexus on the bottom, I figured that it was gonna be. I either figured A, he was fucking with me, or B, that he was gonna do a 2-base DT push, which ended up being the case. It was kind of lucky that I got the warp prism, or I guess not lucky because I was ready for it, but like you said, I did see the Nexus, and I figured I could probably expand on the low ground, but I really wanted to be safe against the DTs. And then obviously, like all that happened was I supply blocked the shit out of myself, and then the Raven was delayed, and like, cause yeah, like looking back at that second game, I was in a winnable position even with the
You
fact
would
that I
have
was
won.
behind.
Yeah,
Because
you
once
would
you
have.
stop the DTs, it's better.
That's
But
why I target fired in your heavy supplied supply depots. If you're playing against a Protoss, put your heavy supplied supply depots if you use them in the back,
no,
like near your
100%.
yeah, you know what I mean, on your back supply depots. Don't do it in your wall because even charge lots and stalkers and shit will take that out.
For sure.
It's because a Raven, even if you're not getting Dave tested, is going to do a lot of damage from the Hunter Seeker missile or whatever. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
if not
One
the
that I think
turrets,
about it, supply drop should like make a supply depot beefy. Should add a little
no,
bit more beef to the depot.
Terran ain't that squishy.
You know how awesome that would be though? Like imagine if you're getting like some kind of like Ling Bane all in or some kind of cheese like that, and then you put you drop supply depots
Right.
on like your wall, and then they become beefy supply depots. That'd be amazing.
That would be.
Right, we're just rambling here. What's on the card tomorrow?
Yeah. Good game, man. Good
Good
games.
games.
We
Hopefully
have Trader
creative
versus
versus
Senior Butt,
yeah. If they do it, and then senior and smart Asian guy
Smart Asian
versus
guy Shinobi Kya. Someone needs to
yep.
train Shinobi Kya. Like,
He likes to do his own thing.
okay. I guess that's that. Unless
I could work with him.
DRF
It's just a
Dive
little late.
plays Extinct Sea, right?
Yeah, but he's got to do that after he settles in his apartment overseas.
Okay. What about?
Oh, he's actually gonna be able to.
Yeah, he's gonna have a laptop.
Tasty's gonna be able to play Alternity tomorrow, possibly, if Alternity gets on.
It's gonna
Oh,
be
God.
the weekend.
You
The
train to
weekend?
play against me, and you have to play alternative.
Now
Well,
you gotta
dive.
now you gotta get all the
Everything
TVT
you
people.
everything
I
you
gotta
did with
practice your team.
dive. Yeah, everything you practice against me could help against dive. Truthfully,
He's not playing dive. He's playing
alternative and
alternity.
yeah,
So most likely Smart Asian guy Shinobu Kya,
dude. If you
Creator,
see
and Senior
Gamer
Butt.
Richie on before practice with Gamer Richie.
Gamer Richie
Oh,
and
for me,
Hydra
Richie.
to help you beat Alternity. Who
And
knows
Yeah.
Alternity the best, like his playstyle? Who's played him like the most?
He likes Mac.
I played him a hell of a lot, and yes, he does. He likes against Protoss though. He goes bio more. He does a bio
Because
neck camp.
everybody
Are you guys
knows.
gonna archive this stream?
Are we gonna put it
Should be.
on YouTube?
Well, it lasts for 14 days.
Yeah,
We're
they
gonna
will
try
move it on
to, but
YouTube.
yeah, we can just shoot it over. So
Yeah, we can edit it on YouTube. We can put like little tags and timestamps and stuff like that. I
yeah.
haven't gotten around to doing that stuff yet.
Thanks for casting, guys. You guys did a great job.
Yeah.
I
Well,
appreciate the
that
casting of our scrappy games.
I guess that concludes episode 1.
The round of 12.
You no longer. You should call this one. You no longer detection.
No longer what?
You no longer need detection. The death of Dave Testa. No, I'm just kidding.
Someone, I'm pretty sure someone will pick up your slack.
DRF Dive will.
Yeah. I've
we
seen a
we
lot of
already know that.
DTs going on.
Yeah, he loves DTs.
There you
Just
go.
saying, we all know it. It's not a secret,
All right.
you know.
Well, I'm gonna go
That's
ahead
the
and
only
end
reason
this
I said
stream.
that.
Ending stream.